You know what, Pete? Let's talk about the Bills. You moved them up 3 spots. They absolutely destroyed the Cowboys 1 week after beating the Chiefs. What does this team have to do to crack your top 5? And do you think they're going to make the playoffs?
There are some people that would say they're too high at number 7. And I disagree with it, but I love that team. The way they're constructed right now, they're playing. I watched the tape this morning. My gosh, they did. Joe Brady, hey, kudos to him. He's done really good things with this offense. They're going to heavy personnel. They're pulling their tackles. They're pounding the football. You used to be able to take screenshots of the Buffalo Bills offense the last couple of years, and there'd be the offensive lineman and Josh Allen in the picture from behind. Now you got 9 guys there, and they're making you defend the run, and they pull the tackle, and they have an extra offensive lineman, and they make it easier on the quarterback when they do that. They're getting Cook matched up in one-on-one situations with the linebacks 2 weeks in a row, by the way. They had a bust in Kansas City when they got him out of the backfield. Then the other day they got him matched up on Clark, the linebacker, and he just whipped them for a touchdown. I think Joe Brady's done a great job with that offense. And defensively, they're getting better.
Yep.
A lot of guys are, Benford's back. That's big for them. They're getting better.
But I mean, Stefon Diggs, just 5 targets in this game against the Cowboys, 48 yards. He led the team in targets. Gabe Davis, 1 target. I don't think he was on the, you're seeing it there with the personnel. They're pulling Gabe. It's like, look, this ain't working. Letting Josh run around and then try to throw a bomb to Gabe Davis and Khalil Shakur out of there as well.
By the way, a lot of the plays, they had the extra running back in as a wing, and he would block too. And he did a good job. It was Ty Johnson.
I'm not sure if you saw the breakdown he did, but Dan Orlovsky, who was featured in GQ magazine actually today as the weird king of ESPN and the face of football media. Not sure if you saw that or not, Pete, but Orlovsky did a breakdown on what the Bills did with their running backs. Friend of the pod, Dan Orlovsky, and how they basically just – it was actually pretty cool schematically to watch how they just – and you probably saw this rewatching it, but like left Michael Parsons unblocked, but just move the running back away, like basically running away from Michael Parsons and not bothering to block him. And Parsons was completely perplexed by it.
Well, and they did move. They brought the extra lineman in. The Bills brought the first down. They don't do that. Yeah. I mean, and finally they let James Cook be James Cook. That's the most important thing. That guy should have been doing this all along. I don't know why they kept bringing in all these backs. And then they hand off to Murray, which is like, come on, give me a break with that. That's like handing off to an offensive lineman. Compared to Cook?
Yeah, well, yeah, but he did some good things early on when Cook was in Sean's doghouse. Murray had to run the ball.
Yeah.
Do you think I asked you this last week, but do you think that Sean sort of learned a lesson from all that stuff that came out? Because he seems a little
No.
He seems a little more open to give people credit during the press conferences, which was one of the knocks against him in Ty Dunn's story. I feel like maybe he's taking a moment to look at himself. You don't think so?
I think winning cures a lot of crap. And if he's still losing, they'd be killing him. And he'd be killing everybody else.
All right, fair enough.
By the way, their schedule for them at the Chargers and Easton Stick and a new coach, they'll win that. Then they have New England at home. They'll win that.
On New Year's Eve.
Yep. And they lost New England earlier. They will blow out New England. And Miami, as we know,
and one of the next 2 games, Buffalo and Miami for the division title.
Yeah. Who's winning the division title? Is it going to be the Buffalo Bills or the Miami Dolphins?
It's going to be the Buffalo Bills.
Yes!
It might matter, too, because the Buffalo Bills, of course, just beat the Cowboys. Now the Dolphins have to play the Cowboys. What do you make of this home road split for the Cowboys, Pete? Undefeated at home. Plus 171, I think, point differential. And then on the road, they've got, I think, 2 at the Panthers and at the Giants, good wins. And other than that, just a totally different team. And like, which